Before starting the learning from this video, please download the attachment from the previous video for the clear understanding of topic and understand the lecture effectively from this video. So guys, in this video, we will discuss on some of the journal entries and its analysis done on the basis of rules of double entry system. Yes, on the rules of double entry system. So let's move on for the first transaction. In the first transaction, cash bought in by the owner or proprietor as a capital of $6,000 on 1st of October 2017. I repeat, cash bought in by the owner or proprietor as capital of $6,000 on 1st of October 2017. So, here cash is of which account? The first question arises is the cash is of which account? Guys, please refer to the document which you have downloaded. Yes, please refer to that and tell me which account it is. Yes, correct. It is real account. So, according to the golden rule of the real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Correct, right? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Here, cash has come in business and cash account will be debited in the journal entry. Are you getting me? What we are doing here, cash has come in business and cash account will be debited in journal entry. Now, we have proprietor. We have what? We have proprietor. Remember what account is the proprietor? Yes, it is the personal account. It is the personal account, right? Yes. So, according to the golden rule of the personal account, which we have learned before, it is debit the receiver and credit the giver. For the personal account, what is the golden rule? It is debit the receiver and credit the giver. In this case, proprietor is a giver of cash to the business, but he has the business motive and he gives the money to the business as a capital. Hence, his account is credited. Are you getting the point? Why the amount is credited or why the account is credited? It is because the proprietor is a giver of cash to the business. Hence, his account is credited. So finally, journal entry will be like cash account debit will be $6,000 and proprietor's capital account credit will be $6,000. Oh my God, what is this? You may get confused why owner's or proprietor's account is different than the cash account even though it's his money on both the side. Yes, you may get this doubt. In accounting, we always think from the company's perspective. As a company, you are getting a cash from an owner. Hence, we treat both of them as separate and credit one account and debit another account. Got it? Good. Let's move on to the next example. The second example. Goods purchased on credit from John is $200. Goods purchased on credit from John is $200. It was on 2nd of October 2017. Okay, it was on 2nd of October 2017. Refer the document from the previous video. Goods belong to what type of account? Goods belong to what type of account? It is what? It is real account. Good. What is the golden rule for the real account? It is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. In this case, goods have come in business. So, its financial value will be debited with the name of purchase account. Are you getting me? Yes. The next point. John account is which account? Which account it is? It is personal account. It is personal account. So what is the golden rule for the personal account? Debit the receiver and credit the giver. So who is John? John is a giver. So its account will be credited. What happens? The account will be credited. So finally, the journal entry will be like this. Purchase account debit will be $200 and John account credit will be $200. Hope you guys are getting the examples. It is very easy to understand. Please concentrate and listen to me. Okay? And let's move on to the next example. Next example is like this. Furniture purchased for cash of $500 on 10th of October 2017. Furniture purchased for cash of $500 on 10th of October 2017. So, furniture is what account? Furniture is what account? It is what? It is real account. Good, it is real account. What is the golden rule for the real account? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. This is the golden rule, right? So, in this transaction, furniture came in business. So, we will open the furniture account in the debit side of the journal entry. What we'll do? We'll open the furniture account in the debit side of the journal entry. And the next immediate point is, cash is also a asset belongs to real account. Correct, right? Cash is also an asset belongs to the real account. And we paid for purchasing of the furniture. What happened? We paid for the purchasing of the furniture. So, second part from the golden rule will be applied. That is, credit what goes out. So, credit the cash account. What you have to do? Credit the cash account. So finally, the journal entry will be like this. Furniture account debit is $500 and cash account credit will be $500 too. Getting? Good. Let me move on to the next example. Next example is just like this. Goods sold on credit to Harry is $100. Goods sold on credit to Harry is $100 as of on 15th of October 2017. Harry is a receiver of goods. So, his personal account will be debited. Do you agree with me? Listen to me again. Harry is a receiver of goods. So, his personal account will be debited. Please remember the golden rule for the personal account. It is debit the receiver and credit the giver. Correct, right? Yes. The next point will be like this. Goods go out. Do you agree? Goods go out. So, goods or sale account will be credited here. As we know already, goods is an real account. So, as per the golden rule of the real account, credit what goes out. Credit what goes out. So, finally, the journal entry will be like this. Harry account debit will be $100 and sale account credit will be $100. Got it? Great. Let's move on to the next example. Next example is just like this. Observe it. Goods purchased for cash of $600 on 16th of October 2017. Goods purchased for cash $600. Here goods and cash both are the real account. Agree with me? Here goods and cash both are real account. As per the golden rule of the real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So the first point I can mention is goods come in. So goods or purchase account will be debited. And the second point will be cash goes out. So cash account will be credited. So finally the journal entry will be like this. Purchase account debit will be $600 and the cash account credit will be $600. Guys, I am repeating the golden rules in each and every transaction because this is like ABCD of journal entry. You should be thorough with it without any doubts. Yes, you should be thorough with it without any doubts. Okay? Please practice this in the same way. Then you will be thorough with it. Okay, now let's move on to the next example. The next example is just like this. Okay, goods sold for cash $500 on 18th of October 2017. What is the example? It is goods sold for cash $500. What we can observe here, goods and cash both are real account. As per the golden rule of the real account, what is the golden rule here? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So what is happening over here? cash comes in. So cash account will be debited. And the second point which I have to mention here is the goods going out. The goods go out. So goods or sale account will be credited. So journal entry will be like cash account debit is $500 and sale account credit will be $500. Getting the way? Yes, good. Let's move on. Next example is rent paid for shop for cash $2,500 on 20th of October 2017. Rent is an expense. Agree? Here rent is an expense. Belongs to nominal account. As per the golden rule of the nominal account, debit all expenses and loss and credit all income and gains. Rent is an item of expenses. So it will be debited. Cash belongs to the real account. Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Correct, right? That's why the cash belongs to the real account. Here, cash is an item of asset and it goes out. So it will be credited. So finally, the journal entry will be like this. Rent account debit will be $2,500 and cash account credit will be $2,500. Okay? Good. Now let's move on to the next example. Commission received in cash $650. Commission received in cash is $650 on 25th of October 2017. Here, cash is which account? You only tell me. Cash is which account? Yes, correct. It's real account. So, what is the golden rule for the real account? Please repeat with me. What is the golden rule for the real account? It is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So, what is the first thing which we have to do? The first point will be like this. Cash comes in. What is happening? Cash comes in. So, cash account will be debited. Next, we have commission. To which the account does this belong to? What we have here? We have commission. So, the question arises is, to which account does this belong to? It belongs to nominal account. Yes, it belongs to what? It belongs to nominal account. What is the golden rule for the nominal account? Please repeat with me. The golden rule is debit all expenses and loss and credit all income and gains. Correct, right? Commission is an item of income. So, commission account will be credited. Commission account will be credited. So, the transaction entry will be like this. Cash account debit is $650 and commission account credit is also $650. Great, right? Hope you all are understanding the examples which I am giving. I am telling you each and every point so that you can get thorough with all the golden rules in the accounts. Okay? Great. Please follow this. Let's move on to the next example. That is, cash deposited into bank is $500 on 27th of October 2017. Here, bank is which account? Here, bank is which account? Refer to the sheet which you have. Please refer to the sheet. It belongs to personal account. It represents the organization. Correct, right? It represents the organization. What is the golden rule for the personal account? It is debit the receiver and credit the giver. So, what I can say is bank is receiver of cash. So, bank account will be debited. Cash is real account. Cash is what? It is real account. So, what is the golden rule for the real account? It is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So, what I can say is cash is going out. So, cash account will be credited. So, journal entry will be like this. Bank account debit is $500 and cash account credit is $500. Fine? Got it? Great. Let's move on to the last example of this video. That is, cash withdrawn from bank for office use is $150 on 30th of October 2017. I repeat, cash withdrawn from bank for office use is $150. Guys, cash is real account. Correct, right? Cash comes under real account. So what is the golden rule for the cash? What is the golden rule for the cash? It is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So what I can say is cash comes in the business. So cash account will be debited. What happens? Cash account will be debited. Bank is personal account. Bank is what? It is personal account. And what is the golden rule for the personal account? It is debit the receiver and credit the giver. And what I can say over here is bank is the giver. So bank account will be credited. And the final entry will be like this. Cash account debit is $150 and bank account credit will be $150. I hope you now have a clear idea as how double entries are made in accounting for each business transaction. In the next video, let us understand how general ledger entries are made using this journal entries.